Blogger Roundup. It is myOrganized.life live, October 12th, 2018. It's the weekend almost.
About 2
Couple more
hours.
2 to 3. 3 for me, 2 for you.
Yes, because I leave early.
Maybe 2 3/4 for me. What if I left 15 minutes early? I actually got it.
I will sound the alarm if you do.
Okay, well, you won't be here because
That's
you will
true,
be home
'cause I have been
drinking a beer or something probably, or
No, I will be home. What will I be doing?
dealing with 2 little kids.
No, they are staying
They're
overnight
out?
at my parents' house tonight.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Whoa! Anyway, thank God it's myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
This is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and on Fridays, Blogger Roundup.
Your favorite show?
And yours as well, because we scour the web. And when I say we, I mean she.
I do.
And
You do nothing
That's
except
right.
ask me if I'm ready.
Yes, well, you know, an executive producer needs to be able to do things like that.
I don't think you're the executive.
That's true, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm just the, co-host.
You're just the talking head.
Yes, I am a talking head, but anyway.
But anyway, Fridays I scour the web, find the
yeah.
latest blogs to
Yes.
see what people are talking about in the organizing world, and we talk about them.
Hey, one thing we're talking about that people may
Oh
or
my
may not
gosh.
know. Do
Say
you
it.
know?
I know what you're going to say, I think. Say it.
That the 24 pocket
Yes!
organizer is back in stock?
This is like,
This is a big deal.
it is a big deal. I can't believe it.
Okay, so let's put a slide up
we
to this
have it?
right now.
Okay.
We'll put the slide up.
Slide up.
It's the 24 pocket poly organizer, project organizer.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you use for this show. Anyway, they've been out of stock for like
A month.
at least a month.
Yeah.
And they are back in at myOrganized.life. Run there right
And
now before they go
people
out
have
of stock.
been going crazy about them already.
I know. It's great. Well,
it is
when
great.
you have a
It's-
good
it's
product
kind
like
of
that,
pretty cool.
tell us how you use the 24 pocket.
So what I do how I use the product is I use each pocket for a week.
Yeah.
And for this show, we go by week. So on
Yeah.
Mondays we do a podcast flashback. Tuesdays we
Yeah.
do. So I go through at the beginning of the month, and I find everything that we're going to do for.
Plan. It's kind
I
of like
plan
a Tickler
ahead.
file.
Yep. So
yeah.
I like these articles that we talked about today
Yeah.
are going to go in today's pocket.
Yeah. Oh,
And
it's
then,
awesome.
so when you ask me, hey, what did we talk about? When did we last feature Ellen DeLapp on our Blogger Roundup? I can thumb back and
it's great. Anyway,
versus
a lot
watching
of
an
people,
archive.
I know a lot of the professional organizers too love this product.
Oh my gosh,
And it's
Geraldine already ordered some.
Yeah, and plus
Deb
they're bright.
Cabral wants some.
I know. Anyway, they're bright. It's a bright color. It kind of matches our cascading wall organizer, which.
Yep.
But for those who like some bright color, want a great. Well,
It's an
what's
awesome
nice,
product.
24 pockets. How many organizers have 24 pockets in them?
That are spiral bound too.
That are spiral bound and it sits flat. It's very nice.
It's like
anyway.
a notebook. Yeah.
This was
wow,
not
we just
intended as a-
totally tooted our own horn.
That's right, but
that's okay. It's
it
our
is a
show.
good product.
We can do
Yeah,
what
we can do whatever we want on this show, right?
No one can stop us.
That's right, and myOrganized.life pays big bucks to sponsor this show.
They do.
So we got to give them a shout out once
Yes,
in a while.
of course.
Give them. We are them.
We are them. We are them.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Blogger Roundup. Let's put up the first slide. Who's up first?
Laura Whitman from Org Junkie.
.com. What is this called?
4 simple, inexpensive organizing hacks you need in your life.
Ooh, I love the
So
hacks.
these are pretty simple, but I
you
like them.
simple is
Simple is
best.
good.
It
If you
is.
could take away one thing from our show, it's
Well, this show
a
is
win.
very simple to begin
Well,
with.
hey,
okay.
if someone can take away one tip,
That's right.
that's good. It's worth their while.
Change your life.
Can change your life. Okay.
Okay.
When's the last time you used a laundry basket for something other than laundry?
Let's see, it was last Sunday night when my daughter was going back to school. She kind of used it as a big thing to carry
that's
everything
good.
back.
Okay. I use it in the summer for beach toys,
Yes.
but
Did you ever use this, by the way, when your kids were really little and you put it in the bathtub?
no, I never use that.
So
I've
the
seen
water
that,
can
though.
go through, but then they can, they have something to hold on to, but they
Yeah.
can't move. Yeah,
Nope, I
okay.
never did that.
All right.
Okay, Laura needed something for her pantry. She was looking
okay.
at her pantry, and her chip basket was
Ooh.
too small. She buys the individual chips probably
Yeah.
for lunches and stuff for
Yeah.
her kids. So she found a smaller laundry basket
Nice.
with the big holes in it,
Yeah.
so she can see all the
See
chips.
through
That
it.
sits
Nice.
right on her shelf, and she throws all the chips in
Great.
there. So
You're going to have to go to the article.
yeah, because you have to see this. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I'm not going to show the picture on
Yeah.
this because it's
We'll
kind of
put
hard
up
to
the
see
slide
it. But
again at the end, but
yeah.
you can go see the pictures
she
because she's
uses-
got some nice photography on her
right, a
blog
laundry
too.
basket in her pantry for the
Sweet.
chips.
Good idea, Laura.
And placemats. This one
Okay.
is totally like a ding ding for people who have the wire shelving in their
Listen,
closets.
Well, I have that.
Do you have
yes.
those? Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes if a sweater has been sitting there, all summer long, and you go to take it out in the winter. It's got the lines.
Yeah, the ridges in it.
Yes. Buy placemats, inexpensive placemats, and line them on top of the things.
Oh, that's
on top
a great
of the
idea.
racks. And
another picture on her blog.
Yes.
Another reason to go there. Yeah.
And then you won't have the lines. Isn't
That's
that cool?
That's a great idea.
That's a really good tip.
I love these hacks.
I know.
This is going to be one of your favorite blogger roundups because of these tips, right?
That's right. I kind of wish I had the wire things in my closet just so I could lay the placemats down, but I don't.
All right.
Okay. The silverware organizer, use that in the bathroom drawer.
Ooh. Okay.
For
so for
toothbrushes, toothpaste,
Nice.
So your toothbrush isn't mingling with your wife's toothbrush or something like that.
Or the kids, somebody stole my toothbrush. No, it's just in the pile there.
So use your silverware organizer in your laundry or in your bathroom drawer. And then she needed something for her dog food in her pantry versus the
the bags that you get that all of a sudden they start spilling all over the place.
Kibbles and bits all over the floor.
Yeah.
She found inexpensive white paint buckets. Not at I think she found them at Walmart or something.
Yeah, they look like, those are like 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah, but they're food safe.
Yeah.
And so she put her dog food in there.
Oh, they're
inside
food
the
grade ones.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, very good.
I remember when I worked at a restaurant and we had to go back in the kitchen, they had the 5-gallon buckets of pickles in those things.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then all the employees grab in there, right?
Yep.
You think of all those hands in there and the people we won't say the restaurant because we don't want people to know what goes on behind the scenes. Okay.
If people knew what went on behind the scenes of any restaurant.
My brother worked at a restaurant.
You just have to kind of
makes you not want to
it.
go ever eat out. But
I worked at one for a long time, and I still like to go.
All right, well, let's put the slide up again.
orgjunkie.com.
Yes. And the title was 4 Simple, Inexpensive Organizing Hacks You Need in Your Life.
Yes, good hacks.
All right, next slide up. This is our good friend Julie Ulmer from mindingyourmanner.com.
We haven't talked about her in a while.
No, this one's called 10 Reasons to Begin Downsizing Sooner Than Later. Now, what's interesting about this article is I don't see the numbers 1 through 10. So it's kind of one of those artsy.
Well, I thought you were going to say something about the font.
What? No, the font. Well, this may have been the way you printed it out.
No,
but,
I printed it just as.
Talk about downsizing. This thing is in like 6-point font. So I'm like trying to really read it, but no. I'm actually looking for the numbers 1 through 10.
I probably didn't print it in the right format.
No.
She probably has a printer-friendly.
Well, I'm not going to go through all 10 anyway, but there are some great kind of what I would call tips or encouragements to downsize because a lot of people are staying in the same homes that they've been raised in.
Yep.
They don't want to move. They have. I think the older you get to, the more emotionally attached you get.
For sure.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
But there should be some things that you consider if you're considering downsizing, if you're in a home that you've been in a long time. Safety is being one. I know my mother-in-law, the reason she had to move out was
safety issues.
Yeah, I mean rugs and narrow passages and things, and she was falling.
Steep staircases, right?
Yes, and those things just don't work out very well. But so when you think about what you need to do to downsizing, decluttering is kind of one of the big things, right? And even if you're not going to downsize or move out, decluttering is a good thing that you should consider. So, what I thought was interesting here, she says, one of the most important aspects of decluttering is decision making. Clutter is usually the result of deferred decisions and not knowing what to do with something, so it gets put away instead of...
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use that someday.
Well, someday I'll wear that shirt again, or someday I'll use that.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Decluttering, and it's just don't defer the decision.
Okay.
And another great tip she's got in here, usually when she works with clients, she works in like 4-hour blocks. Oh. Because she figures, okay, it's enough time to get significant things done, but not to get burnt out.
Good idea.
Okay. Then she says, the pioneer housewife had it right when she committed herself to one room at a time. So she says when you're decluttering and working through, use maybe cardboard boxes or laundry baskets, like we talked about before, empty bins, as well as garbage and recycling bins. So as you're decluttering, you put some things that are going to move to another room, some things that go into recycling, and some things that get donated, and some things that get thrown away. So have all those containers there as you work one room.
So you're not running from room to room and getting distracted.
When you're done with that room, the things that belong somewhere else in the house that you're keeping, move them to that room.
Good idea.
Move the recycling out to the recycling bin and put the donation stuff in your car so that the next time you're driving out, it's...
Or in a month when
it's still sitting in the back of the car.
Like mine. I keep hearing all these toys rattling on the back of my car.
She says, be ruthless about the stack of magazines, especially the ones you haven't read in 6 months, the clothes you haven't worn in a year, or that craft project you started decades ago. Be ruthless. That means, you got to make. Have you ever been in that? I get in that kind of mode once in a while where it's like, okay, all of a sudden I don't care anymore. I want to get rid of everything. So if you can get into that zone,
that's a huge lifesaver.
It is. It's great to be able to do that. Here's an interesting one. She says, more vases than you'll ever need. Ask your local floral shop if they would like to have some of them back.
I've heard about that before.
And she's giving them back, and some of them will take those vases back. So that's kind of a nice thing. Yeah. This is another great tip. So I guess I don't know how many I've done so far. There's 10 in here. Go for the low-hanging fruit first. So she says, walk into a room and pretend you have a guest coming over in 10 minutes.
Okay.
What would you do to get that room ready if you only had, a few minutes to do? And that's probably what you're going to need to, stash or trash, as she would say. Anyway, you can see the rest of them on. I'll put the slide up again. It is 10 reasons to begin downsizing sooner than later. mindingyourmanor.com, Julie Ulmer. All right, next slide up.
Okay, professional-organizer.com, Ellen DeLapp, our friend. She is talking about the holidays already.
Oh, great. Now, didn't we have another? Halloween. We had another holiday one last week. Okay.
Who was that?
Are we getting on this bandwagon where we're going to start talking about?
I don't know if that's what the bloggers are putting out there.
Well, it is the middle of October. Do you realize that Thanksgiving is about a month away?
I know. It's crazy.
All I can say, I take it even farther. I go, you know what? Spring is just around the corner because I can't stand winter.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what does Ellen have to say about how to fix holiday glitches?
How to fix holiday glitches. She starts off, as holidays approach, we're thinking of twinkling lights and not last year's dry stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
Every year we spend too much time preparing, yet we feel like the holidays fly by. So here are some things to think about now to avoid. She calls them the oops column and the holiday cure column.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like here's the problem, here's the solution.
Yes. So
all right.
Here's the oops. There's too much to do for each holiday. How to fix it. Set aside a planning time early in October.
Yeah. Which would be right now.
It's a meeting just for you and your list, and get your list and your planner, and just kind of.
It is kind of hard though to think about planning.
I know,
for
but
the holidays
it'll
right now.
help.
But
it'll help.
Shouldn't be stressed out about it if you do it now, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then there's so many activities and events every night. You have booked 2 events on the same night. Yep. Well, as soon as a date arrives, write it down in your calendar so you know at what you have going on. Let's see, you want to send out holiday cards and you need a family photo and your address list updated. Well, if you don't have time to take a photo, official one right now, use a family snapshot that was taken earlier in the year. Or just pull people's faces, and as cards come in throughout the season, or the year, season, whatever, update your address list. Make sure it's always updated. Yep. Let's see. You need to decorate your house and your family is busy with school, sports, and choir. So maybe downsize your decorating. Decide if your decorating should be a single tree or just indoor decorations.
Do you know anybody? I know a few people that have like 6 or 7 trees in their house.
Yes.
What is the deal?
Lori Bussey.
Really? Yep. Lori, you do that?
Lori has a few trees in her house. Yep. She's all about
in
Christmas.
The comments, if you have more than one Christmas tree in your house, why don't you put it down there and just let us know? I'd be kind of curious.
Yeah.
It seems it's hard enough to get one up and finding the perfect tree because we cut one down.
Oh yeah, ours is fake.
But to have 6 or 7 trees or 3 or whatever. Okay, how many trees do you have? Put it in the comments.
Also, you could also. She doesn't put this in here, but do you know people that hire people to decorate their outside?
We actually have done that.
Have you really?
A long time ago. Well, when we first moved in, and what was kind of nice about this guy was that he came. He hung it up, and we got custom garland made. But then the next year we just put it up ourselves. So we had all the stuff, and all the little hook things are already up in place. So it's actually
you
not.
Just kept the hooks up.
Yeah, so it was kind of worked out. But you know what? Sometimes it is pretty efficient, especially if you're pretty busy, to have someone else do it. But,
so that's an idea. Let's see. Here's a problem that some people might have. You purchase too many items on Amazon and don't know what you purchased.
For who?
Or for who?
Can you think of one of your relatives that might do that? We won't mention names. Okay, yeah. We just talked about that, didn't we? Yeah.
So she says, open up all the boxes and take an inventory of what you've had.
Okay.
And get your list of people and kind of assign and make sure you're staying on budget for that. And let's see. I'm not going to read all of these. Let's see.
One more.
And then one more. Okay, so the holidays fly by and you feel like you've not enjoyed the time together as a family.
Yes.
So Host a meeting with everyone sharing what's most important to them to celebrate during the season. And make sure you set aside time to do that.
A family planning meeting. Okay. All right. Kids, what are your goals for this holiday season?
What do you want to see?
What would you like to do?
So if you want to go look at lights,
let's
take
get
time,
that on the calendar.
go look at lights.
Yes, actually planning is great. That's what professional organizers do. Let's put up Ellen's slide.
All right, professional-organizer.com.
Yes, all right. Holiday hacks. We love
holiday,
it.
What was it? Holiday
glitches.
How to fix holiday
the other one was
glitches.
the hacks. This is
Laura's hacks.
How to fix holiday glitches.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, that
was a good.
That was a good round for.
It's a meaty show today.
Gosh, lots of content. You're going to find that here on Fridays. A lot of
and
people,
I bet you placemats will go flying off the shelves now that people are going to line their wire.
Kind of like the 24-pocket organizer flying off the shelf.
Should we remind people of that one more time?
Let's put up the slide one more time. Back in stock now. Get it before it goes out of stock again. Yeah, it's fun to see a hot product like that go.
It is.
Okay, you can find that at myOrganized.life. But anyway, that's it for this week. Next week, we'll have another full week. No vacations that we know of.
I don't think so.
No sick days that we know of right now. A lot of people are getting sick this time of year, but hopefully we'll stay healthy and bring you a full week.
Yep.
Next week, right here on myOrganized.life live. Have a great weekend. Stock up on your favorite organizing products now at myOrganized.life. This is the perfect time of year to equip your office with file folders, expanding files, project organizers, and more. And introducing our new bright white folder line that coordinates with any office decor. It's easy, shop online, and it's delivered right to your office. Stock up now on your favorites with everything you need at myOrganized.life. That's myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.